Hey guys, we're back here again. Travis Britt with SOCE.com. It's another example of some of these random questions that you can run across on the State Officer Certification Exam. Like I said, I've been policing for over 10 years when I was facing down the barrel of this test. And these were the type of questions where I was like, where did they come up with this stuff, man? So this is in the content, guys, in the basic recruit book. They want you guys to have some proficiency about Africanized honeybees, right? So, just because you've been policing somewhere else for 10 years doesn't mean you're prepared for this test. There's some strange stuff that's on this test. So let's talk about this one. Let's break it down using our test taking strategy. It says, if attacked by an Africanized honeybee and the stinger breaks off in the skin, the rescuer should, ? So Africanized honeybees can travel over 200 miles a year and are known to chase victims for distances as long as a quarter of a mile. So what should I do if I run across these Africanized honeybees? A, should I find a source of water and get in it? As honeybees, Africanized honeybees, rather, will not continue to attack near water. They don't like water. Is that a good answer choice? I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it. B says you should seek shelter that provides isolation. Water is not sufficient as Africanized honeybees emit an odor from a broken stinger, and the disturbed colony will continue to attack your butt aggressively, right? Whether or not you're in water or not. So I guess I'm going to hold on to that too, right? Just countered A, so I'm going to hold on to it, and we'll make a decision here in a little bit. C says you should not worry about Africanized honeybees. They do not travel as far south as Florida. Florida only sees the common honeybee, who is not nearly as aggressive. I know that not to be true, so I'm going to scratch it. D says it does. It's very easy to distinguish the difference between an African honeybee and a common honeybee, so the rescuer should ask the patient what the bee look like to identify the appropriate response. That's not true either, right? They look a lot alike, except for one's a lot more aggressive. And I know that just because the news is always talking about silly stuff like Africanized honeybees. So I've got to decide, do these dudes like water or do they not? Right? And this is a good example of something you might see on the State Officer Certification Exam. You might run across a friggin' question that's like, hey, have you studied Africanized honeybees lately? I myself had not, right? Not something that I really worried about very much. But I've narrowed it down to two using my test taking strategies. Either these dudes like water or they don't. Right? I'm going to make a decision. I'm going to move on. Right? Actually, the correct answer, guys, was B. You should seek shelter that provides isolation because water is not sufficient, because the Africanized honeybees don't give a shit about water. They'll come after your butt, right? So with that being said, B was the correct answer. I picked this one because it was a good example of some of the random stuff you can face in State Officer Certification Exam. So make sure that you have a study prep plan in place. If you don't have one, you can get one at my website, soceprep.com. Travis Britt here with soceprep.com. I got some free resources over there, some study guides. You need to order the books, Basic Recruit and High Liability, and make sure you're proficient. If you are in a Basic Recruit training program or you want to transfer your certification to Florida, I can help. soceprep.com. Use the free resources. Hit me up in the comments if you guys have any questions. Otherwise, have a great day, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.